Alright guys, good morning. Let's try not make this rock too much. I just finished a night shift. It's about 10 a.m. I'm just prepping up a few things. I'm going to grab a coffee and then head off on my next adventure, and I'm going to take you with me. Just to show you what we got on board. One rucksack, footwell's empty, driver's seat's empty. Them window covers I'll give you a better look of later. This is all my bedding from my bed at home. This is my bedding from my bed at work. That's some food, bit more bedding, extra blow up mattress, my guitar, and some presents for the car. So guys, I am heading back to Laysdam, going on a little adventure today, one night adventure. Well, there's a practical reason as well. I'm going to check on the chalet. I haven't been there for a month. I also got a few bits and pieces for the car, so I'll put them on. And there's also a few bits from the last video that I wanted to cover in a little more detail, so like the window covers and stuff like that. And yeah, just to give you guys a look at the whole setup, putting everything together, setting the car up, how it all goes, and just spend a night in the car and take you guys along for the journey. So I'm gonna grab some petrol and hit the motorway. See you soon. So I'm just pulling in to grab some petrol, just thinking out loud. So something I'm excited about, something I'm concerned about. I'm excited to show you guys the setup, what the process is of taking the car from a car to a micro camper. One of my concerns is just actually how cold it might be. At the moment it's currently 11.5 degrees, so that's not warm, but it's not freezing. My strategy is to just have layers, just like at least 2 blankets below me and 2 blankets over me. There's that trick you can do where you put your thing in here.
I was about to say, but mine never works.
Just my luck. There is a accident on the other side of Blackwall Tunnel, so they've closed the tunnel. I was kind of sat there deciding whether I was gonna wait or go around, and I've decided to go around. It's a long way round. Mission. So I am back on the A2 heading towards the Isle of Sheppey. It's like 15 degrees. I might have overdone it with the bedding. Ooh, it's nice and cold in here. Little surprise under there. A few vlogs. Get a few vlogs out of that. Right, let's do what we gotta do. This place is probably looking very different from when you last see it, but I'll give you a full tour another time. Guys, I want to quickly show you something. Got these really cool things from Amazon. You fill them with water, and then down here you can set how many milliliters per minute comes out, and then it just stabs into the soil. And this plant's just been here chilling for a month, and it's looking pretty happy. I just dug through some of my stuff and found some things that might make vlogging a little easier. Bring this with us. It's actually colder in here than it is outside. So now I'm gonna drive to the beach, try to find a nice spot. I think I'm gonna have to make a little trip to Tesco's for some supplies. I know I have that little bag of stuff, but there really ain't much in there. And I ain't got milk, and I like coffee in the morning. But yeah, let's try to see, find a cool spot, maybe somewhere different from last time, and I'll show you the setup. It's a lot busier than I expected, but that's cool. Most of these people are probably just here for the day and will leave soon. So I've decided to check out a couple of other cool little spots that I know. The sea wall is quite high here, so there ain't many spots where you can chill with your car on the coast and like see the ocean, except them designated car parking spaces up there. But obviously that means that there's a lot of other people there, which is fine. It's their world as well. Also concerned about daylight. I don't want to run out of light. It was nice and sunny earlier, wasn't it? It was nice and sunny, and now it's not. The Isle of Sheppey was made famous by the Short brothers. They constructed the first aircraft factory on the Isle of Sheppey. So if you go around the island, you can see lots of landmarks and memorabilia. So I actually decided to come down the bumpy road, as I call it. If you get to the end of Laysdown, there's like this road that says access only, only for the brave, and it is there. Say no more. But if you get down here, there's a really beautiful beach called Sheerness, and it's usually very quiet. And there's also a nudist beach, so I'll have a source of entertainment And then there's a nature reserve, which apparently is a really good bird watching spot. I'm gonna pull up here on Sheerness just to show you before I move on down.
Caught every star in the midnight sky. Caught every star in the midnight sky. You know that I have died for you.
I'm gonna walk around this tomorrow and I'll show you a really cool beach down there, and I'll give you a better look of Sheerness Beach. Unfortunately, this car park is quite muddy, so I can't do the things that I wanted to do here, so we'll head back up. I think first of all I'm going to get rid of, or make some room, get rid of some of the stuff. So here's my first issue. I didn't take the bench seat out. I didn't take the bench seat out, but I have to take the bench seat out. So I think what I'm going to do on this occasion is just set up the back of the car with a single mattress, and I'll just have that laid beside me with my stuff on top of it. This is a solo journey, so I should be fine with just a single bed. First job, and I'll free up a bit of space by fitting this. It's been a long time coming. So here's a good tip for hubcaps. If you are unfortunate enough to have them instead of alloy wheels, this is 18 inches, but that ain't a good reference when you're buying sizes. This size is a 15, and I think that is, I don't even know if it's the measurement of that, but anyway, if it says R15, you get a 15. If it says R16, 17, 18, 19, then you get a, I don't think they do 19-inch hubcaps anyway, but that holy hole needs to be where the air is. So now that's done, hands black, we'll start setting the car up, and I think the first job will be jacking the front seats forward. So here's a thought, because I'm doing a solo setup, I only actually need to do one side. Unless for some reason I need to do both, but I don't think I will. You also notice you still pretty much have a whole front seat should you need to store anything. So now these are down flat. I just need one side. Is that the one? Yoo-hoo! Here's all my fine carpet work. I still need to do the legs on this one, but pretty snazzy, right? And obviously if you're using that blow up beds and stuff, you don't want rough, sharp edges to pierce your sleeping bag, pierce your blow up bed while you're sleeping. So that's cool. So under this side I keep single blow up mattress and a nice cozy blanket to cover it with. would have been pointless hinging these. I think that's fine, just to be able to just like, it's cool. I've actually got quite a lot of stuff in the car that I don't necessarily, that isn't for this trip. It's just kind of found its way on board and is stowing along for the journey. So as simple as flipping them 2 legs out. And I just like to get under and make sure that the legs are straight. So now there we have pretty much our single bed setup. So I'm actually gonna blow up the mattress next, put the rest of the stuff in the car. I inflated the mattress with an electric pump that came with the mattress, and I'll just leave it in place in case I need to use it again. As you know, guys, I packed a lot, so what little possessions I do have, I'm gonna slot down here. Looking back, I brought way too much stuff. I could have really lightened things up and had a lot more room, but this is all still a learning curve for me. A bag here with my bedding, which I will sort out when I'm ready to use it. So my window blinds, by the way guys, I've not set up properly because I'm gonna pop back out and get some food, a bit of dinner. I just wanted to show you these. I'll probably put these in last, but these are the window blinds that I made. I used 2 layers of this stuff and taped it around the edge and taped the whole other side. So in the summer, you can have it that way around and it will reflect the sunlight and heat and keep inside the car cool. And this is just like a bit of a stealth option. And all I did was hold a full piece up against the glass and just trimmed it. And if you do cut it a tiny bit short, it's actually better if it's a bit too big, because then it can be tucked in and doesn't fall out. It works. So let's just have a recap of where we are space-wise, because it being a micro camper, the main issue is space, right? But this solo setup with a bunch of stuff that I don't actually need. I've got a fully functioning, let's call it a cockpit, that is what it's called. So the driver's seat is, I can get in that and drive now. I have a whole load of luggage space full of stuff that I don't need at the minute. My food bag, my blinds that will go up later. But my bed is there, and my bedding I will lay down later. My final job of the day was to fit these wind deflectors I got off eBay. Maybe I'll link these below. They're less about deflecting wind and more about me being able to crack my window and not worry about rain coming in or anything like that, just to allow for some extra ventilation. And I think they actually look quite cool. Nothing like a bit of shiny plastic to make your car look cool. So, guys, I'm usually much neater than this, but there's my bed. There's all my junk. There's the ocean. Let's see where it goes. Hey, it's 6:30. I am chilling. Just finishing the edit on my last video. If you're watching this, it will be my last video. What's the temperature? It's 16 degrees in here. It's 6:30. I haven't had any heating on or anything, or like run the engine and put heating on. I'm just here, just chilling. I'm gonna try and get this video posted. But yo, see, once you're like in the car with all of this up, it's quite nice having the silver on the inside because it just reflects the light more. But yeah, it feels like it's cozy. It's cozy. It's a chill, and like it's spacious. It's spacious. I promise.